Dear Mike Tomlin and Pittsburgh Steelers,
What in the all types of blue hell
are you thinking? Let's go.
Can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell
Oh yeah!
Let's get it, baby!
Warning. This show is going to go left in T-minus 10 minutes. Good morning. Welcome to the Far Left Manic Monday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. And this first hour, of course, is presented in part by Invader Coffee, fuel for the fearless. I know a lot of people woke up to the news today in Pittsburgh and thought,
we do not care.
Oh, Lord.
surprise!
Right.
I was in the lab cutting when that happened, when I found that. In case you haven't heard,
And where the hell have you been?
Aaron bleeping Rodgers has signed a 1-year deal with the Pittsburgh
Steelers.
Let me repeat that again. Aaron bleeping Rodgers has signed a 1-year deal with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yep. Apparently Vic can't find the studio. I sent him the link, but apparently...
Stand by, Victor. The Pittsburgh Steelers.
With incentives worth 19.5, guaranteed for 10.
Let me say that again. Aaron Rodgers has signed with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And most...
What the actual blank are y'all thinking? No, more to the point. Why?
I mean, what the
Why?
hell are they hoping for? What the hell are they hoping for?
Just what? I mean, no. I mean, no. Just plain Bishop, help.
Uh,
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
Just no.
no.
I mean, I told my wife before we came on the air, I told my wife this news, and her exact response, though edited, will be, "Oh, for bleep's sake. Wait, give me this button here. Oh, for sake. Can he just please retire and leave us the alone?" From Dr. K.
Yeah. I mean, you look at the stats last year for Aaron Rodgers. 38.97 in total in yardage, 8th in the league. 28 touchdowns compared to 11 interceptions and a QB rating of a 48. And Pittsburgh was stupid enough to sign this freaking clown to a 1-year, $19.5 million deal with 10 guaranteed.
You know what y'all need?
Jesus.
You know what y'all need? A sound effect of a toilet flushing. Because that is now the Pittsburgh Steelers season in a nutshell.
Why is it that I have a surprise for you, Victor? Why is it that way, you ask?
Mm-hmm.
Because yes, Aaron, it is you.
It will be you all
always
season.
Been you. It will forever be you.
Yep.
It is you now.
It was you in Green Bay.
It was you in Green Bay.
New York.
You and the Jets.
And now it'll be you.
And now it's you with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The roll of quarters just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
And multiple. You know what? When I first saw this news, and I have another surprise for you, Victor.
Mm-hmm.
When I first saw this news, I thought,
we do not care.
Nobody cared. Because one we already knew was going to happen.
We called this before the draft, man.
I hate to say it, but this move makes these idiots actually look smart.
This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation.
I'm tired of the bullying, Shane.
You know what? It makes
bad.
Wait a minute. Even better. This is where I get even with Shane. It makes this guy look smart.
That says something. Oh, yes, but I'm gonna do. Father, we don't need you right now. You may have to
Father,
go to Pittsburgh.
Father, you quit knocking on my door because I ain't letting you in this way either.
Here's the thing. R-Truth coming back at Money in the Bank was more surprise than this, and that's scripted.
Yes. That was all the way scripted.
And that's scripted.
And Victor, you follow wrestling more than I in modern times. You knew this ish.
I knew this was going to happen because who else was going? The Jets were clearly done. I also sent this text to you, Snowman. I don't know if you got it. I've never seen a person try to chase the ghost of a career more than Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
This would be like if LeBron James went to the Bulls and then after a while retired and then went to the Wizards.
You know what?
Ew.
When LeBron was getting ready to do his quote unquote decision.
Yeah, the decision.
It was one of my last season. It was one of my last seasons at Ho Chunk.
Mm-hmm.
And during a game, everybody just started asking, "Where's LeBron going?" I find one of the parents joined me in the booth. Bless his heart.
Mm-hmm.
He kept asking me that question, and I kept laughing. And so he kept laughing, and everybody, started laughing. Was waiting for my answer. I turned to him, and he's smiling from ear to ear
because he knows what you're gonna do.
He knows what I'm going to do. I look at the parents and they're all smiling.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I truly don't give a What's up, Rising Rhino? Rising Rhino in the house.
Yeah,
Share this link to your friends, buddy. Because it's the same situation here. Aaron Rodgers is going to have a losing season.
It's almost identical to Brett. The only difference is instead of him going to Minnesota, which he tried to do.
Yes, he did. Twice.
He is going to Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh has no options.
Pittsburgh was his final choice.
Here's the damn thing. Rodgers was Pittsburgh's third choice. They tried to get a deal done for Stafford. That fell apart. Justin Fields says, I'm not re-signing here. I'm going up to New York.
Right.
Now, that should tell you something right there. And sorry, McCoffee. That should tell you something right there. As much as everybody, us included, have roasted Justin Fields on the strength of his game or lack thereof, okay?
At least he was smart to say, I'm not going back to Pittsburgh.
He's not doing it.
And why
he's not doing it.
And they jettisoned Russell Wilson out.
They didn't jettison him out.
They kicked to the curb.
Him out. They kicked
because
of the fact
out. And all because of the fact they wanted Aaron Rodgers.
They were salivating for Aaron Rodgers since the draft.
Why?
And the thing is, they even tried to make a move originally to try to get 2 Chainz out of Atlanta.
Like he's only won 1 Super Bowl, and now it's all the fact of a win against the Chicago Bears that put him in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. When he was that one game made him a legend. The next season, he lost his legendary status.
Yes,
let's just be totally.
He never had a legendary status. Anybody can get there one time.
And you know something? I've had so many Aaron Rodgers fans, whether Packers or Jets or whatever, come to me and say the following. Open it.
Oh, which one?
Nope, it's a quote.
Oh,
yeah.
I got
People have come to me and asked me, quote, can you tell me a team that Aaron Rodgers has struggled with? Close quote.
The answer is yes.
I said, a team? Just one?
I said the answer is yes.
And the guy and I had a full-on argument because he was telling me every stat in the book about Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
And he said, just a moment. He told me straight up that I cannot name a team that he has struggled against. I said, no. I said, I know the perfect team he's struggled against since 2012.
San
Francisco.
True.
Aaron Rodgers is 0-4 in the playoffs. Against San Francisco, a team that had a quarterback do this.
Wayne Gordon into linebacker now for Atlanta. Young trying to find a man, getting some pressure now. Tim Green turns him back.
This is vintage Steve Young. Oh, he caught his own ball, tried to score. Unbelievable.
I jumped out of my seat and screamed like a banshee when I saw that highlight. When I saw that play, because I watched the full game. Aaron Rodgers, matter of fact, fire it up.
So now the question, is, when is Aaron Rodgers going to start stealing welfare money from a state to make a volleyball gym?
Fire it up.
Fire it up.
Now give me this camera.
Yeah, I'm just looking up the stats of teams Aaron Rodgers actually has sucked against.
The chief team that Aaron Rodgers has sucked against is this one right here. My beloved San Francisco 49ers.
Boss.
Why do I bring up the 49ers? 2012 divisional playoffs. Beat their ass 45-31. 2013 divisional play, and that one was at Candlestick Park. 2013 marched up to Green Bay, beat them on a walk-off 23-20. NFC Championship 2019. Does the name Raheem Mostert mean anything to you, Aaron Rodgers fans?
Oh boy.
200 yards. Raheem Mostert ran for 2 bills. And when you look at the stats, they say, oh, Aaron Rodgers threw for 300. Man, the game was over at halftime. It was 27-0 at the half. And yes, I'm going to use that for our halftime shows from here on forward. Aaron Rodgers, you may put up great season stats. You may have had a regular season win against my 49ers on a walk-off, but we returned the favor on a walk-off in the divisional playoffs when you had home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Green Bay was the number 1 seed in 2021, and they only scored 10 points. 10. When Green Bay marched right down the field, my original thought was this game is over.
Right.
Because Aaron Rodgers actually looked like Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
In control of the offense, spreading everything around, recognizing defenses, which Kyle Shanahan made a change with in the middle of the game after that first drive. He led them to a field goal attempt. Guess what happened? Schwack!
Uh-oh.
That ended the half, and the Packers were only up 7-0. It should have been 28-0. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But the 49ers defensively got their act together. Aaron Rodgers got sacked 5 times in that ball game, which represented the third consecutive opponent where the Niners sacked a quarterback 5 times. Rams, Seahawks, Packers. It should have been Green Bay playing for the NFC Championship with everything that they did to earn the number 1 seed and have the best record in the league. But lo and behold, the San Francisco 49ers, my beloved team since 1981, walked them off. Let me say that again for you Aaron Rodgers fans.
He actually has fans.
Apparently.
Oh, those idiots.
Oh, by the way, Aaron Rodgers got beat by Jimmy Garoppolo not once, but twice in the playoffs. Where's Jim Moore? Playoffs?
Talking about playoffs. Playoffs!
Uh-huh.
How about the fact he's 1-4 in NFC Championship games?
Oh, say that again, please. I'll say it for you. Listen, Aaron Rodgers fans. The 1 or 2 Aaron Rodgers fans. Thank you, Hulk Hogan, for that. The 1 or 2 Aaron Rodgers fans that think he's the king when it comes to the playoffs, no. In NFC Championship games, as Shane Lake, the great Shane Lake just mentioned, 1-4. 1-4. Okay?
Of course, that one time he actually was successful, led them to the Super Bowl.
And that one came against Chicago.
Against the
Bears. I got many thoughts about that later. He's got 4 NFL most valuable players. Okay? 4. Give you that. Give you the Super Bowl he won, oddly enough, against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
One of
31-25. If that score is correct, I'll have Shane look that up for me. I think it was 31-25, and oddly enough, that was Super Bowl 45 in Texas, in Dallas, as a matter of fact. He beat the Steelers for a Super Bowl, and now he's going to be playing with them.
31-25 the final.
He beat the Steelers to win the Super Bowl, and now he's going to be their starting quarterback. Really?
And in the regular season, Rodgers was 1-2 against Pittsburgh.
Look up his regular season against San Francisco, if you would, because I know he has one win. That came in 2021. 2019, we whooped his ass at Levi's Stadium.
I would have to double check in the playoffs, but in regular season, he's actually 6-4.
And one of those 4 losses came in 2019. One of those losses came in 2019 when Raheem Mostert lit up the Packers.
Believe it or not, he's 3-0 against Cleveland.
More
It's
on that
Cleveland.
later. Thank you. Thank you.
Cleveland.
Hey, Playmaker, first of all, welcome to the chat. And second, we all knew that the Steelers were waiting for Aaron Rodgers.
We knew.
We knew this before the draft.
I said early, Playmaker. The bigger surprise was R-Truth coming back during Money in the Bank, and that's scripted.
Yes.
And the fact that Truth is now actually going to be going by his actual name in the WWE from here on out.
That's going to be interesting.
The Truth is dead. Here comes Ron Killings.
The funny thing, I'll get to that in a bit, but this was no news. This was no news. Anyone with a pair of eyes and a brain knew that the only team he could go to was Pittsburgh.
Yep. He was the Steelers were the only good option for Aaron Rodgers. Period.
Look, I mean,
he flirted with Minnesota, got the door slammed in his face. He flirted with Atlanta, got the door slammed in his face.
Mm-hmm.
Flirted back with the Jets, and they gave him the finger.
New Orleans gave a half-hearted New
Orleans flirted with Aaron Rodgers, but then realized, no. As my beautiful daughters, all of them, Sonia, Cheyenne, Carmen, Sam, and even my son Dakota would all say, no.
By the way, looking everything up, he is technically 0-4 against San Fran in the playoffs.
2012, 2013, 2019, NFC Championship, and 2021, Robbie Gould's walk-off.
Yep.
Well, technically 2013, 2014, 2020, and 2022 because it all happened in January.
Yeah, it all happened in January.
It's just...
Listen, Aaron Rodgers cannot win in January against San Francisco. And yes, Rising Rhino, you are correct. It's his only kryptonite, but it's a kryptonite nonetheless.
It's kryptonite.
Here's the thing.
Really can't have.
By the way, here's the thing. Two of those games were in San Fran. 2 of those games were in Green Bay.
The two in San Francisco was 2013 divisional playoffs. They won. I'm closing my eyes because I'm turning my brain on to try to remember. Candlestick Park, 45-31 San Francisco. The following year, Green Bay, 23-20, and the Niners had to come back to win that. Thank you, Colin Kaepernick. 2019 NFC Championship, we blew them out 37-20. We gave them the gore. Thank you, Rhino. We gave them the gore. And then 2021/22. Aaron Rodgers is not the 10th best quarterback of all time. The 100th, but not the 10th. I'm kidding around with Rhino.
I may say like the 30th.
I'll give him the 10th. I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. Can I name 10 better quarterbacks than Aaron Rodgers? You doggone right. You doggone right I can. And maybe I will a little bit later.
But by the way, to pay off those scores for you,
yes, sir.
45-31, 23-20, 37-20,
37-20, and 13-10. 13-10. And I found a little something to close this and to prove all of our points. Because Playmaker knew it, Big Dog knew it, the Hired Sword knew it, And y'all know the Snowman knew it. Hell, Dr. K even knew it. But Aaron Rodgers fans, take this.
Kick was down the middle and good. 49ers win it. San Francisco is moving on with a 13-10 win here at Lambeau. And this crowd and that Packers team is stunned.
And that was a chip shot for Gould, no less.
To quote Chisel Adonis, look at Aaron Rodgers standing there looking like a bleep.
And we all know what
the bleep is for.
Close the tank. I got nothing. Close the tank.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call it right now. The Pittsburgh Steelers season is over.
It's Dunsky.
Not over. It's over.
Thank you, Ken the Hawk. Thank you, Ken the Hawk Harrelson.
Yep.
This season is over.
Oh, that's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
That's it, man. It's game over, man. It's game over.
That's all. Oh. There you go, Victor. That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah, didn't think I remember that, did you? The old send-off for Ho Chunk.
The send-off for Ho Chunk. Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I do have some things to get off my chest, though. But I think we should take a... I'll just say a little myriad of things, but I think we should take a break first since we've already torched Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers and the roll of quarter that's been shoved up their rectum.
Oh, we ain't done torching Aaron Rodgers.
So
but the random musings of Vicalar introduce.
This is Snowman in the morning.
During bad weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
One of the great things about ordering meals from Mother of Macros is that you can do it from the comfort of your own home. Click the national or local delivery link to access the menu, and we'll ship the meals right to your door. We understand you won't always have time to plan, shop, prepare, and cook to provide healthy nutrition for your family. So the process is simple and saves you hours. We know you're busy, so our meals are professionally prepared and packaged. You only need to heat them up and enjoy. We provide macro-balanced, delicious meals, chock full of fresh, local ingredients with none of the stuff you don't want to eat. Plus, our menu changes every week, keeping your taste buds wanting more. We take care of your meals so you can worry about everything else on your list. Mother of Macros.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner!
Go? Excellent. Yeah, I saw you guys out there.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Before we get too far into things, and yes, the Fanatic feedback zone's been popping.
Yes, it
Dear
has.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Hold that thought. Let's do it right. Victor, this is for you.
All right.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
There you go.
All right.
I knew it would only take about 10 seconds for me to find the clip online.
Send me that clip. I have an idea.
Dude, I have it saved. I have it saved in the soundboard.
Oh, it's saved.
Speaking of cooking, and for those of you that are tuning in to the replay, welcome, and tuning into the podcast version that you can find on iHeart, Amazon Music, Spotify, and everything. Yes, me and a couple of chat GPTs have been running. Look.
Okay.
My wife. Let me applaud my wife. One moment she says, I have an idea for how I'm going to do my business. Cool. 45 minutes later, I got the layout of my business plan. Say what?
Right.
Looked at it. I took a nap, came back, and been deep diving ever since.
Give me this.
Because we about to turn this ish into $1 billion. Okay? Because Mr. GPT asked me, what is your ultimate goal? To make this $1 billion a year business. The details, is it going to take a lot of hard work? You better believe it. Is it going to take a lot of discipline? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Have I shown any of the last couple of years? No, I have not. And I will gladly blame myself for that. But a setback is a set up for a comeback.
There you go.
And so I will announce to y'all right now that even though I've been at this 30 years with different names, today is June 9th, 2025, and Snowman Multimedia and Snowman Sportsnet is officially in its maiden voyage. Business plan is ready. Broadcast plan is getting there. We got this going. Playmaker's here with us. Mark Winters is here with us. Playmaker, I'm hoping you're available tomorrow for that very subject you put in your message, because we're going to talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
We are having an absolute blast. We're having an absolute blast, and we hope you stay along with us for the ride. With that out of the way, we have some random musings of Take it away.
Now, I question on whether or not I was going to talk about the first, I guess you could say, real press conference for Brian Schottenheimer. I decided against it because at the very least, he didn't say anything overly embarrassing. At least he knows how to deal with the media room.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Because the way he explained it was like, do we want to win are we going to win Super Bowl? I hope. I think we can. But if we don't, we move on. We get better. He knows this is his rookie season.
Yep.
So I can only go off that, right? So at least he's not setting overly lofty goals. And Shane, since you like to press the damn button so much, there's a button you need to press.
Oh, which one would that be?
I know
the one you pressed earlier.
Oh, this one?
This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation.
Exactly. Oh, and Snowman, no joy. He'll be working. Playmaker will be working.
Yeah. Well, we gave Joy. We are giving Droid his flowers because there's a lot that he wants to.
No. I said no joy. Playmakers will be working, not Droid.
Oh,
Joy.
dang it! Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
What
I really want to talk about is what happened in LA. As you guys know, that there was a mural that was dedicated to the memory of Kobe and his daughter Gigi.
Kobe Bean Bryant.
Basically, a mural depicting him kissing the head of his daughter,
Gigi.
Yep. And this angered me so much. I almost threw something. This mural has been vandalized twice now.
Twice?
To the point, yes. Just recently, it was vandalized again.
Oh my gosh!
To the point where the creator of the mural is planning on moving it somewhere else.
Good move. Now,
there have been plenty of individuals who have been reportedly accused of the or it was a possibility. People have spanned on whether it's just gang members, individuals who believe that Kobe was guilty of what happened in Eagle County, Colorado, and that situation.
Yeah.
Or people who either just don't like the Lakers or are Bron fans. I'm not going to go there. Bronsexuals are an annoying breed.
That's the truth.
But I don't think they're criminals.
No.
I'm not putting this on them. Whoever did this ought to be ashamed of themselves.
They might be crazy, but they ain't stupid.
Right. Whoever did this ought to be ashamed of your damn selves. Whether you like Kobe or not, whether you were a fan of his or not, or you hated him, the man is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Dead in a horrendous helicopter accident alongside his daughter. Neither one of these two people are here.
Yep.
You don't have the common respect, the common decency to leave a tribute that the city and one particular creator in particular is honoring this man. You have to go. Imagine, Snowman, if you found out that someone kicked over the statue in front of the United Center of Michael Jordan.
Oh my God.
For whatever reason.
Don't put that thought in my head. Please. Listen, Victor said it best a moment ago. Bronsexuals are crazy, but they're not bleeping stupid.
Right. Yes, they're an annoying bunch. They'll probably sit there
and we love making fun of them.
Yeah.
But we also know that though they are an annoying bunch, they ain't stupid.
They wouldn't do
this. They would not. They would not do this.
It just irks me so much to know that this I thought, okay, this happened one time.
Yeah.
Sucks. Yeah. But to know this happened twice now.
Twice. Ooh,
I put it this way. Once is an act of vandalism. Second is 2 times is a vendetta.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Someone either has a vendetta or someone does not like this guy. But again, he's dead already.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just him. It's his daughter too.
It's his daughter. And that I'll interrupt for a moment. That pisses me off.
Say what you want. Say what you want about Kobe, but what did his daughter do?
I mean,
you know something.
I grew up watching Kobe's career.
We all did. All did.
There's so much I actually want to say about this.
This started a full-on fight in my Discord. Because on one hand, I said, it's really bad that after that. Now, how long has it been since Kobe passed away?
5 years.
5 whole years.
5 years.
It was just before COVID hit the world.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 5 years after this man and his daughter passed away, and this thing's been vandalized. And I said, it's kind of sad and sickening that someone can't just have common respect for the dead.
Right.
To the point where you vandalize, you go, it seemed like you went out of your way to vandalize this. Like I said, it could have been just gang members tagging up the turf. But even still, the way, if you guys looked at how this was vandalized, it looked like they were trying to just completely just white out the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
And then
it is.
And then someone said, well, why would people want to protect the sexual abuser? In my Discord. Which
that's pissing me off.
You got the full-on fight because you had like a group of like maybe 5 or 6 saying he was absolutely guilty. They just didn't prove it because he was a basketball star, and the other side saying the evidence wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
The other 50 people were saying like, no, the evidence wasn't there. He was already acquitted of this stuff.
Yep.
Whatever you sit on, do you not have any do your parents not teach you home training?
Man, I agree. There was no evidence. If he was accused, prove it.
We covered this at CSU.
We sure did. Live.
We covered this at Chicago State.
Yes, we did. When it happened, we certainly did.
I'm looking at this damn vandalism right now that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I took a quick look at it, and
there is nothing saying that this was a tagging. This is just straight out whiteouting.
Yeah,
this is a straight. Ooh, this is straight.
And
up
they
assault.
just had the damn thing restored.
They just had it restored. It is done then again. I propose 2 things. Number 1, I think it should be in the Lakers stadium. I think they should allow the guy a certain space where he can actually make a mural of this and put it behind glass so no one can mess with it.
Let me upgrade that proposal. Should be in 2 places, at the old Forum and at the Staples Center, because he did play in both places.
Yes,
if
absolutely.
You can compare both of his numbers. You could put a statue at the old Forum, fabulous
and then
Forum,
put a mural in the Staples Center,
and put a mural at the Staples Center.
Yeah, I would do that.
I mean, I don't think it would have to be behind glass because you realize that the people in there wouldn't be stupid enough to actually screw it up.
I would still put it behind glass because you never know. The idiocy that I've seen, you just we never thought we would see people throwing cans of soup at a oil painting and then try to glue themselves to a wall. But yet here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Here we are.
So I would have that. Secondly, whoever did this, I want you in jail. I wouldn't put it as just getting a fine. No, you need to go to jail.
May I upgrade that?
Yeah.
To borrow from you, Victor Locke, he doesn't need to be in jail. He needs to be under the jail. He needs to be under the jail, buried with no chance of getting out. None. N-U-N-N. None.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
It's saddening. It's disappointing. It's embarrassing to the city of LA.
I mean, I get they've got their own thing going on right now with the riots. And that's one thing. But why do you have to do something to a mural that connects the city?
That pulls the city together, that unites the city.
Yes.
It unites
I'm
the
sorry,
city.
but that's just some bullshit, dude.
You're fine. It's BS, and it needs to be handled. But that's my musings on that.
It's a colossal form of BS. And Shane, I forgive you. It's a colossal form of BS. Period.
But that's my musings.
And when I say colossal, I mean just that.
Colossal.
Yeah.
But that's my musings on that. This is a black eye for the city of LA. Because the one thing that should bring y'all together, someone still has to bleep it up.
Yep.
This is just sad, man. I mean, I don't.
To the person who did it,
stop it. Get some help.
Your mama needs to whoop your behind. Is what needs to happen.
Taking her back of the woodshed, man.
Yep.
I got a better idea, Victor, and I'm going to make you laugh. Whoever did this needs to meet Lucifer. My dad's belt that we affectionately called Lucifer.
Yep.
We'll put a pin in it here.
Yeah.
Here's the random musings of.
I hit that. I had ya.
All right, take two.
All right, a break. And when we come back, which way do we go, George? Which way do we go? You'll find out after this.
Hard left to Albuquerque, George.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The spirit of battle is a powerful force. It's a force that drives us, pushes us beyond our limits. It's a fire in our hearts that fuels our determination, our commitment, our strive for greatness. Every challenge faced, every obstacle overcome, it sharpens our skills and fortifies our resolve. This relentless pursuit of excellence makes the journey so exhilarating. And the victory, it makes the victory sweet.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free and will even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Weather, driving can become downright dangerous.
What's your emergency, please?
Trust Battle Vision Storm, the revolutionary glare reduction glasses that turn your sight bright during bad weather at night or during the day. Watch your ordinary vision become extraordinary. Battle Vision Storm uses light optimizing lenses that block blue rays so you see clearly in heavy rain at night or blinding snow during the day. Heavy rain, snow, sleet, or fog can make it impossible to drive. Not with Battle Vision Storm. Get your Battle Vision Storm for only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs and supply chain shortages, this may be your last chance to get your very own at this low price. There is a strict limit of 4 Battle Vision Storm per order while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-483-6319 or visit battlevisionstorm.com. So call 1-800-483-6319 now.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Yes, Sick Diggy is here. He's at it again.
Oh, for God's sake.
Of a whooping by Victor Locke is brought to you by Daddy Joe's Rawhide Belts. The belts for Japan and Hide Raw. Thank you, Lucifer.
Yes,
Daddy
Lord.
Joe's Rawhide Belts. Salute to Gary, Indiana, and salute to Chicago, Illinois, where my dad is from.
And of course, by Yuck Mouth Dental Insurance. Either keep it minty fresh or keep it shot.
If y'all like what you are seeing and what you are hearing, then do us a favor. Drop a super chat to help the channel grow and stay going. Because as I said, I've announced that this is our maiden voyage for Snowman Multimedia, and it's going to be a full-on company and everything. I've even got standard. See, Victor, I'm going to punch you, but I'm also going to hug you for this idea. You know what I developed? Standard operating procedures for when I'm in studio or out of studio or whatever.
That's good. That's very good.
Which means plenty of this.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
And some green tea mixed with a little cinnamon and apple.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. We're trying to get in terms of super chats, folks. I want to try and get $500 or reach the goal of $500 each and every month. And that will help the channel grow. It'll help get some better equipment for me and the boys. And especially with doing the play-by-play for the Indiana Fever, will help bring that audience over here to Snowman in the Morning.
Well, Michael Ross has got the party going.
Oh, there you are. Thank you, Michael Ross, with a $5 super chat. And I need to give him a bell because of that. And I've learned this from a lot of friends. So for Michael Ross, you get one of these. There. Now
I do want to jump on. What the heck did I miss Friday? I'm going to ask that.
You overslept.
I overslept, unfortunately. I had to go to a doctor's appointment a little bit later.
That's fine.
But what I did not expect was for Snowman to go completely OFF.
Oh, when it came to the Caitlin Clark situation.
Yes.
I just sat back for that entire
I know you did.
45 minutes.
That was a duck and cover segment if I ever heard one. My God.
That was a what, Victor?
A duck and cover segment.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Playmakers already started our day off. Basically, it's gone. Snowman punches Victor. I spear Snowman. Victor pedigrees me.
And then Darnell comes in with a stone cold stunner for everybody.
Walks off, and the ref's running. What the hell just happened?
More like sweet chin music. He just super kicks everybody.
Yeah, Playmaker comes in, sweet chin music's to everybody. We wonder what's going on while he's walking off with that Orlando Magic hat on his head, and it's turned to the back. Okay.
And Earl Hebner climbs back in the ring, giving everybody a 10 count.
Yep.
Oh gosh. Yes, we do talk wrestling here.
Oh, yes, we do.
Oh my gosh.
But
it all begins with a punch.
Yep. One punch.
Which leads
and then out of nowhere, here I come.
Right.
Which leads to both Shane and Victor looking at me and going, "You fool!"
Right.
I will be that thin. The way I was that thin in that clip, I will be that way this summer. Guaranteed.
And Playmaker said, "Nah, it's gonna be an RKO spree."
It's gonna.
Okay.
RKO, everybody.
I love it. Everybody gets an RKO. You get an RKO. You get an RKO. You get one just for the hell of it. And you get
Earl
one.
Earl Hebner comes in and starts issuing a 10 count.
Everybody's down flat. Playmaker's walking off.
Yeah, with the title. He got a title in his hand.
With belts on his one belt on his left shoulder, one on his right shoulder, and he's just walking off without a word.
Right.
We beat each other up, and then Playmaker brings his ass in the ring and just RKOs everybody. Crowd going nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Crowd going nuts. And after he RKOs everybody, he just quietly picks up his belts and walks off.
Yeah,
walks off.
By God, ain't no one getting up.
Nope.
But
I ain't getting up. I don't care.
So
I ain't getting up.
Again, my question is, what the heck happened?
This is what the heck happened.
Well, Victor wants an answer to what happened on Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me the take, and I'll tell you.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
What I did Friday, Victor, was tell the truth.
Okay.
Something a lot of these mainstream shows that cover the NBA won't do. And I leave Playmaker out of this equation because he is better than I at covering the WNBA because he is more informed. I am just getting there. I unloaded on the hate. Yeah, I'll say it. I unloaded on the hatred for Caitlin Clark because she's a white girl that plays basketball correctly and plays it well and puts a lot of eyes on the league. Okay? I can't put her in MVP conversation yet because Nafisa Collier and Jonquel Jones and Asia Wilson and
Right now everyone's saying Collier's MVP elect.
Oh, Nafisa Collier is unanimous. All right? Yeah. But what I said was stop the damn hatred on Caitlin Clark because she is in the process, listen to my words carefully, in the process of rescuing the league. And someone posed a very poignant question to me. What if the NBA pulled its funding? Then what? It would collapse.
Yes, it would.
Yep.
It would collapse.
Yes, it would.
But
Absolutely
now
collapse.
You have a star on a team that's building everything back up. You have Nafisa Collier, who is running away with the MVP. You got Asia Wilson, who was the MVP and doing Asia Wilson things for Las Vegas. You have a team like the Indiana Fever that figured out how to win without Caitlin Clark.
Took them a while, but they got
pissed off 19,526 in the United Center by blowing out the home team by 27.
Well, it's
But
like I
this is
said,
all about-
Indiana
Go ahead.
has Chicago's number. That just is what it is. Indiana has Chicago's number.
But this hatred on Caitlin Clark needs to quit. And I'm going to borrow my wife's words, and y'all are going to have to forgive me. It needs to quit that shit. Let her play basketball, will you please?
I think
let her figure out her way in the league. Is she going to have bad games? And Playmaker, this is for you. Is she going to have bad games? Oh yeah, we've seen it already.
She's only her sophomore year.
But the reigning rookie of the year will get better. Guarantee you that, especially with the teammates around her. Are there players better than her in the league? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. They are. Period. New York Liberty. Hello. Minnesota Lynx. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll even give a shout out to the Phoenix Mercury and the brand new Golden State Valkyries. I'll give a shout out to them too. But all this hatred on Caitlin Clark because she plays basketball, she plays it well, and she gets a lot of attention, has pissed people off, and now it's pissing me off because they're attacking her. Quit it! Leave Caitlin Clark alone. Let her play basketball. Let her grow as a basketball player.
Oh, hold on. Okay. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, something happened.
Let's try this again, dude, because we lost everything.
Okay,
Sorry.
take two. What was
Take
the
two.
last thing you guys heard?
Yeah.
What was the last thing you guys
we'll
heard
get
from
this
me?
figured out. Hang on a second, guys.
Wait, what in the blue hell?
Hello?
Hang on. We lost everything here. Hang on. I got you. I got
Okay.
you. I got you. I got
You got
you.
me?
I
All
got
right.
you.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah,
All right,
dude,
we got
we got you.
Okay.
We got you.
What was the last thing you guys heard?
Talking about the
And I'll read Playmaker's point and I'll expand on it. The hatred needs to be towards the media. The media has done this. The media has done this to Caitlin Clark and the WNBA.
Yes.
Agreed.
What I was saying before was that it seems like what's happening. A
What
lot of people.
dude, Wow.
What the hell?
What happened now?
Oh, come on.
We may have to cut this.
We are going to have to cut this one short.
Everything
Right
just
now,
went. Everything went to shit.
Everything just went dead.
Yeah. I hear you guys.
Everything just went
else
dead.
just went dead. Everything but the
now
YouTube side went dead.
Hold on. What's happening?
No, the soundboards are fine, dude. It's just the fact that going to the TV and radio just went completely south.
Oh, okay.
I think
the radio, the stations are still here because I'm looking at that now.
No, but we lost
and
Zebo.
Thank you,
and
Ryan,
else.
for this. Yes, media, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you. Fellas, say it with me.
Forever
and ever.
The church
Amen.
Amen.
Bring the father in, please.
Oh, go ahead.
My
bring
God.
the father into this ish.
Oh dear God! You really want? Hang on. You really want me to be involved in this all of a sudden?
Do the benediction because we're getting out of here early. Will you please?
Oh, my child, I would love to. And all things considered, not only do we have the media problem nowadays with them trying to create false rivalries, but apparently the media doesn't even want us to be recording right now.
No,
go figure that one out.
They don't.
Yeah,
everything just completely went down the toilet all of a sudden on us, and I have no idea why.
Nor do I.
I don't get it. I mean, it could be the fact that everyone else just wanting us to not do anything, but
there's a bunch of Aaron Rodgers fans who are mad about the first segment.
Apparently,
it's a bunch of Caitlin Clark haters that saw me going off on Friday, and
it could be that
they
too.
showed up.
Or it could be just the blonde sexuals being complete dumbasses again.
Oh God! Do not give me that idea.
All I'm saying is I think a lot of people, and I'm glad that they brought the media, because I think a lot of people are starting to suffer from Caitlin Clark fatigue. Whereas,
I agree with that.
It's been Caitlin Clark all day, all night, and now people are like, there's more other people other than Caitlin. Like we just talked about Lisa Collier, we just talked about Asia Wilson.
Yep.
But unfortunately, the media decides to make it all about two people, and unfortunately, that's what's ruining the sport.
And that's what's ruining the coverage of the WNBA. Yeah, I said it. It's being ruined.
It is being ruined.
Unfortunately,
it's being absolutely ruined right now. All right.
But in the name of the Tom Brady, the Manny Ramirez, and the David Ortiz, I think we need to get out of there.
Yeah, we better get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Father McGregor.
It's Father O'Shaughnessy. Conor McGregor is just my cousin.
Cousin McGregor.
and trust me, we all know who the fuck he is.
We're getting the hell out of here because technology decided to be a royal bitch.
Yes.
Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope you all are too. Baseball tonight. It's the Cardinals and the Toronto Blue Jays from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. And yes, I will have my Cardinals jacket on. So long, everybody. We got canceled for telling the truth.
No, we got canceled because of this.
Yes, Aaron, it is you.
And guess what?
It's always been you. It always will be you forever and ever. Amen.
And guess what? We're going to do it again tomorrow.
We're going to do it every damn day.
Oh, I guess in this case for us.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
We'll be back tomorrow.
See you later.
Bye.